Some mornings, you wake up feeling clear and focused. Your thoughts move quickly. Decisions feel easy. But a few hours later, something changes. Your attention becomes weaker. Tasks begin to feel heavier. Then later in the evening, your energy may rise again. Many people experience these fluctuations every day. Energy rises. Energy falls. Focus comes and goes. It can feel unpredictable. But in reality, something very structured is happening. Your brain is following biological rhythms. And those rhythms quietly shape how alert, focused, and energetic you feel throughout the day. But why would the brain allow energy to fluctuate like this? Wouldn't it be more efficient to stay at the same level of performance all day? To understand this, we need to look at how the brain manages energy across time, because the brain is one of the most energy-demanding organs in the body. Although it represents only about 2% of body weight, it consumes roughly 20% of the body's energy. This means the brain must carefully regulate when and how energy is used. And one of the most powerful systems controlling this process is the circadian rhythm. Circadian rhythms are internal biological cycles that follow a roughly 24-hour pattern. These rhythms regulate many processes in the body: sleep, hormone release, body temperature, metabolism, and brain alertness. At the center of this system is a small region of the brain called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, located in the hypothalamus. This structure acts as the body's master clock. It receives signals from the eyes about light levels in the environment. Using this information, it synchronizes the body's internal systems with the day-night cycle. But here's where it gets interesting. Circadian rhythms do not simply control sleep. They also influence mental performance and cognitive energy. Throughout the day, the brain naturally moves through cycles of higher and lower alertness. For many people, mental performance tends to peak during the late morning. Attention systems are active. Reaction time improves. Cognitive processing becomes efficient. But as the day continues, alertness gradually changes. Around the early afternoon, many people experience a natural drop in mental energy. Then later in the evening, a second smaller peak in alertness often appears. These fluctuations are part of the brain's natural rhythm. But the brain doesn't stop there. Another biological system interacts with circadian rhythms to influence energy. This system involves the gradual buildup of a molecule called adenosine. Adenosine accumulates in the brain as neurons use energy during the day. The longer you stay awake, the more adenosine builds up. As levels rise, adenosine begins signaling the brain that it has been active for a long time. This signal gradually increases the sensation of mental fatigue, and this leads to an unexpected effect. Your energy levels are shaped by the interaction between circadian rhythms and adenosine buildup. Circadian rhythms regulate when alertness should rise or fall. Adenosine reflects how long the brain has been active. Together, these systems produce the natural fluctuations in focus and energy that people experience throughout the day. But the brain does something even more fascinating. When energy levels drop, it encourages behaviors that restore balance. Taking breaks, resting, eating, sleeping. These behaviors help the brain restore fuel supplies and reset neural systems. From an evolutionary perspective, this rhythm was extremely useful. Early humans did not operate at maximum intensity all day. Periods of focused activity were balanced with recovery. Energy was carefully managed across the day, but modern environments sometimes disrupt these rhythms. Artificial light, late-night screen exposure, irregular sleep schedules. All of these signals can interfere with the brain's natural timing systems. Once those rhythms become disrupted, energy patterns may feel less predictable. But once you understand how these systems work, something important becomes clear. Energy fluctuations during the day are not a flaw. They are part of the brain's design. Your brain operates in cycles, balancing effort, recovery, and energy use across time. By the way, if you're interested in understanding how the brain and body actually work, this channel explores the science behind those systems. Many everyday experiences become easier to understand once we examine the biology behind them. And daily energy fluctuations are one of the clearest examples. Your brain is not designed for constant output. It is designed for rhythm. Vera Human explains the science behind how the human system works. Subscribe if you're curious about the biology of being human.